Hey everybody, welcome back. Going to be talking today about the 1975 Chevrolet Monte Carlo Lowrider, one of the latest RLC releases from Hot Wheels. Go ahead and get into it here. If this is a casting that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that like button. If you've already got yours, we can enjoy it together. If yours is on the way, you can see what you have to look forward to. And if you didn't pick one up and are just interested or are thinking about getting one on the secondary market, hopefully we can take a closer look to give you the information you are looking for. So right off the bat, a really nice casting. I will just go ahead and say, if you've not had a chance to see one of these cars in real life, this casting definitely gets it. The hoods on these things, pretty outrageous, but it's still a really nice looking car. Very, very aggressive. And I think it's just nice to see them do such a good job with a casting. Obviously, this is initially going to be compared to the Impala Lowriders that we had from the RLC. I believe there was just a pink and a blue one. I don't think there's been any other ones. I had the pink one, and I never did get the blue one, but it was pretty nice. Not really my flavor, not as nice as I thought it would be once I got it. But there's one thing here that I will go ahead and say before I forget. They did come with a little mirror in here that you can pull out and display your car on, and I kind of miss that. It's not like they make that many lowriders, and I can't imagine it adds that much to the cost. So definitely would have been a nice addition here. Look at the packaging real quick. Of course, standard outer sleeve, very clean, color coordinated, pretty nice. Of course, you have the box that the car comes in, and I really like this. Kind of reminds me of like a Matchbox style deal, just a little bit fancier. Definitely matches with the style, and you have a little story here about the casting itself, which is pretty neat. Go ahead and look at the car itself. We'll start with the front end. Of course, the color here is supposed to be Spectra Flame. I believe it's antifreeze green. It is a really nice color here. I'll be honest, when I first saw this car, I wasn't for sure about it, but now that I have it in hand, it definitely suits. I think it's a very nice looking casting, and they definitely hit the style they were going for sure. But you don't see a lot of that in green because there is a whole lot of tempo going on this car. Either way, we got some nice painted headlights up here. Really cool looking grille. I like what they did with that. Got West Side on the license plate. Of course, got some clean trim around the windshield here and the windows as well. Nice deco overall. Hood, trunk look really good. Top looks good too, although unfortunately on my example, the deco, the tampo has been chipped a little bit. I don't know if it just didn't stick or what the deal is with that. And I'm seeing that a lot, like more and more with my RLC releases lately. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have y'all been running into anything like this? Some kind of quality control issues on your RLC? You know, if it was a mainline or like a premium assortment, I wouldn't be all that miffed about it. But when you're marketing something as a collector's item, this is just kind of unacceptable, especially if it's a recurring thing. Have on the back side here, taillights look pretty nice. Have the Monte Carlo and the badging. Again, the West Side license plate. And guys, the bumpers even on this car looks really nice. One thing I noticed on the website was the interior. Of course, it's pretty cool. It's a two-tone green. And this steering wheel, the only thing I can figure, that thing is huge. It must be one of those fuzzy steering wheel covers. That's what I'm going with here. Of course, we have a little bit more nice trim on the side. I almost forgot, around the fender and the rocker here. And one of the features that I really thought was a nice little Easter egg was the subs in the back deck here. And it even talks about them on the back of the box. Just a really nice little addition. Of course, what most people are going to be interested in is the lowrider feature. With that being said, I think they did a really good job on wheel selection here, wheels and tires. Go ahead and look at the bottom side a little bit too. I think this is fun. Sometimes you just can't take this stuff too seriously. They did try to add some detail here. You have the motor and the transmission. Of course, you have drive shaft and mufflers back here with the axle. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like I don't know if it's a leaf spring or bars or what. Also have a gas tank here. What's cool though is there's a lot of articulation on these axles. Transmission and motor moves with it, and that's it's just, I don't know, cracks me up. I like it. And on this, it's kind of funny. The mufflers go away, but up under here, you still have the exhaust pipes. You know, and I'm not bashing. At this point with this, I just think it's fun. It's a fun little deal, not to be taken too seriously. You know, at least they tried to add some more detail up under here. So, kudos to them. We'll go ahead and take a look at the front axle. Pulls down here. And guys, before I forget to, on all these RLC cars with the moving parts, they're all generally a little bit stiff the first time or two you move them. So just, you know, if you have to, rock them back and forth a little bit. Pull on them. Just be gentle and keep working it, and they'll get there. Usually it doesn't take but 1 or 2 times, and then they're plenty loose enough for you to move them wherever you want to. But you see articulation on the front axle, back axle. Both twist. The back axle twists quite a bit more than the front. I think it's just because of the limitations of the way they made it here. But overall, pretty cool. And you can obviously just keep it slammed, which I like. Yeah, and I botched this earlier, guys. So we will try to get through this part here without messing up. You can see here the side view looks really nice, just standard. Front axle pulled down, dragging the bumper there, pretty cool. And you know, I didn't notice it before. I was kind of making fun of it. You know, again, not in this super negative way. It's cool we have this much articulation, but the back axle just moves a lot. And part of it is because of the way these cars are set up, just the shape of the body. But check this out. This is like a bulldozer, man. Those front wheels aren't on the ground at all. You are just pushing pavement at that point. And I didn't notice it, but it's kind of that way when you just raise the front wheels too. The Impala may have been like that, but I don't remember it if it was. But definitely dragging some bumper either way you go on that. Of course, you can pull both axles up. Have the whole car up. Pretty cool. Do quite a bit of twist on this. You could do, you know, this whole deal here. Lots of different stances you could go with here. I mean, just really, look at that. I mean, you could do some really cool stances with this car. I like it. I'll tell you, for some reason, I don't know, I just did not have as much fun with the Impalas as I did with this. Really just a cool looking casting. If you've not had one of these lowriders and you're into them at all, go ahead and treat yourself. They did a really good job with these. I don't know. You can just do so many different stances with them. The paint's really nice looking. Just a fun car, guys. So let me know in the comments below if you picked one up, if you're interested in getting one, if you hadn't. If you have any questions about it, feel free to hit me up. I don't care to answer anything you want about it. But believe I'll definitely be keeping this one in the collection for a little bit. I like it. Guys, appreciate y'all watching so far. If you're interested in seeing more unboxing and review videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Got plenty of those coming up for y'all. Hope everybody's having a good week. Happy hunting, y'all.